No role models or rappers they could look up to. Cash inside of a duffel, the bag they placed it above you. Arrested by these thoughts, my lyrics grab and they cuff you. With rap we made a sport, they throw flags when they rush you. They don't love you. For every bad hand, keep it shuffled. Your man a loose cannon, keep a shovel. I took my life for granted, but I came out of that rubble. Even with a rocky landing, I made it without a scuffle. Can you hear when the guns blow? When the shots fall, when the smoke clears, who should I fear but God? I wipe the tears from their eyes, building a bridge through the fire, hoping they can cross over, homie. I fear for their lives. It's deeper than music when you hold an influence. You made them do it. Came with suicidal thoughts and attempts, and I prayed them through it. They could build a hate for music, but we block evolution, embrace the newest. God will study your music to make you prove it.
Drowned in my tears, but I float away. I got a couple kids, they my proteges, and they will get their soul to the streets. The power that you hold when you sleep. If I drown in my tears, when I float away, I got a couple kids, they my proteges, and they will get their souls to the streets. You don't know the power that you hold when you sleep.
Yeah. I took for granted the moment.
How we doing? We are back for another episode of the Phenom Fall Phenom 2024 season. Commissioner Justin Goldsmith or my guy Patrick Yoder. Just a league that we enjoy playing ball. We play on Sundays. We play out there at in Anderson. We play in Anderson, so come on out and support us. And as you can see on the flyer, has an address on there if you want to come support. These guys are exciting, entertaining, but we have some athletes out there, and I have one that's going to be joining us today, our brother. He's a baller, man. Some of you guys may know him, some of you guys may not, but that is none other than one of the best rushers in the league, man. He's a fiery guy, so you better come with it when he's ready. But that's my guy, Quan Hart, man. What up, bro? How you doing, man?
What's up, brother?
You doing good?
I'm doing good. Can't complain.
Cool, man. You on the clock?
Oh yeah, man. I'm just chilling. I'm trying to wait to get off. I'm up. I got stuck up here in Central today to work, and it's Clemson game day, so there's nothing popping off today. So when I got asked to do this, I was like, "Yeah, let give me something to do. Help time go by."
Well, cool, man. We're not gonna be on here long today, man. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna recap. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna recap last week. We're gonna hit into the action that's going on tomorrow. Also, let me know who's in the chat. I see right now we have 7 people tuned in, so let me know who's in the chat, and then we'll get this rocking. Today's show is called "Who Was Right," man. Tomorrow at 3:00 we're gonna get it popping, man. We're gonna see who was right, but we're gonna get to that. But the first order of business, man, we have to recap what in the world happened last week. Let the people know whose team you're on this year.
I'm with Wasted Talent. I was with Gravediggers. No, not the Jalen. I love Jalen's team. I love the team that he put together, really. But to me, honestly, I just felt like I needed to go back to Wasted Talent because I felt like I told Duke and KD, I just felt like there was stuff that we didn't do last season that we needed to do this season.
Yeah, and I know you were pretty frustrated last season.
Yeah, and
you guys didn't hit your stride like you guys could have, like you're saying.
Yeah, and I believe this year, this season, I told Duke and the team this season, I feel like we are in a better shape than we were last season. Mm-hmm. Last game, of course, you may hear some bickering and stuff like that, but for everybody to be able to hold each other accountable, prior seasons, I was on teams where people didn't hold each other accountable and stuff like that. It was me. And this team, you can have somebody pull somebody to the sideline and be like, hey, this going on here, work on it this way. And nobody's sitting there, well, you can't tell me you're not doing this right. Actually sitting there listening and taking in what has been told. So I think we got a good chance this year.
Cool. That's what's up, man. Well, like you brought up Jalen, he was a big advocate for you guys. He said a couple of weeks ago he think Wasted Talent can be top 5, man, can make that playoff stretch. So we're going to look at the playoff race. because only the top 5 is gonna make it. But let's get into our first game last week. It was EBK versus Fire. Man, oh man, the Fire headquarters is burning down. Look at Mayfield right there. Man, DJ Loud, you know, the trash talker of the year. He's always coming with the jokes, man. This is, I think it's befitting, man. 50 points. Man, I heard that they Fire had a touchdown that was potentially kind of controversial. Call back with the call, but I mean, letting the team drop 50 on you is pretty crazy, man. You guys play EBK this week. What do you see when you see that? Does it matter? Or I mean,
to me, I'm not gonna knock Fye. I just feel like he is a leader in his own way. So if he had when he played us in our game, like he did exactly what he told his team to do. He was like, "Let me just go out there and catch the ball." And I'm not trying to be funny, but he literally went out there and caught a touchdown right after that. And so, in a sense, Shaw is a leader. I mean, like how we want to take it, how we listen to him talk, he may get on our nerves sometimes, but Shaw he's a leader. We can see it sometimes.
mm-hmm.
And if he can get his team to rally behind him, like I said, when we played him, it wasn't. I'm not gonna sit here and say they were bad. They weren't. Like Shy and Jonathan, I think is his name, Jeffries. They were picking their team up where they needed to be picked up at, and I think they just need more people on their team to be able to do that because I mean they have a team and playing Shy at quarterback. I'm not trying to be funny, but that was pretty dope. Like I have to give him his.
That's what I mean. That's what I heard in the off season, and then when he played quarterback here recently, it sounded like he didn't do bad.
That's why I had to give him respect on that one. So I mean, it just seems like he need to get a team of guys who has the same mindset as him and Jonathan Jeffries, and they'll be all right. To me, I feel like they would be, and that's just no knock on them either.
Yeah, man, and Fire's our free agent squad. They picked up some talent, man. So do you think they're gonna win a game this year? Possibly.
Yeah. I give it to him. I feel like Shot ain't gonna do.
Who can you possibly see them beating? Who you think?
Have they played P City yet?
Let me look. All right. P City's played No Limit. P City played. Let me look in the weeks to come. Matter of fact, Fire play P City next week.
I'm about to say P City. That game is probably gonna be the game to get watch.
So Mayfield need to play quarterback week 6.
P City versus FYE. That'll be a game.
Y'all heard it right here, man. Next week, Fire. Y'all know what to do. Put Mayfield at quarterback, and that's a dub. I don't know why Z left. Z left and went to the unknown. I thought Z being on that team, man, like you say, being a leader. They need leadership. When you're losing 50-0, you gotta have some leadership, man, going on. You gotta have some type of camaraderie, chemistry, come up with a scheme. But man, that was the first game. EBK has been on a tear since they lost to Gravediggers, and I think they're ready for wasted talent. But we're gonna talk about that a little bit later, man. Next game, game 2, we had Wolfpack coming off a bye week. I mean, P City was hurt. The general got hurt. Their starting quarterback Jackson, man, he wasn't playing, so it was kind of Wolfpack's to lose. I saw the guy that they had in at quarterback. It doesn't seem like he's used to flag. May need some time to get adjusted. But Wolfpack, man, what's your thoughts on Wolfpack?
That is my home team. I ain't gonna say nothing negative and bad about them.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know a lot about Wolfpack, man.
But not like I'm impressed. Like I told Terrence last week, we just gonna have to get him checked out because them hips were like moving.
Yeah, man.
Moving last week.
T, he got the best hips in the league. It's crazy. He surprised you, man, every single time, man.
But not if they give B, like they showed you last week, if they give B enough time in that pocket to scan that field and do what he needs to do, it's over with. And that's the majority of all quarterbacks. If they have time in that pocket, they're gonna be able to do something with it. And that's when we see all these that's when you see all these quarterbacks taking a spiral though when they don't have nobody blocking for them.
Right.
people blocking for him and can't get to him and can't reach him, that's when you're seeing these quarterbacks actually execute and excel at what they're doing. And once again, B really showed that last week when he actually had his blockers in place blocking for him. Nobody could get back there and touch him. And he was really slinging that rock to his receivers, and they were doing making the most of what they were giving him.
Yeah, man. I think Wolfpack needs. They have their number one receiver, which is Terrence. But I think they need another just dominant receiver that can kind of break tackles.
It would be Lane, but they were missing. Lane was missing last week. I would give that to Lane.
So he was missing last week. See, Lane, I look at him. He's on the line, so I can tight end, blocking and stuff. He's a heck of a blocker.
True that.
So that's why I say I feel like they need another pass catcher.
Well, the kid they had last week with the afro, that was my first time actually seeing him that caught that touchdown pass. They might be their second receiver they need.
Okay, yeah, he played quarterback for Red Rome. He's the guy that was out there refereeing.
Okay.
That was out there refereeing the other week.
Okay.
and it wasn't approved, so I had.
Yeah, they were missing Lane and T last week. That's what I was looking at because I know T was missing. So shout out to T. His son played for Kentucky when they played Georgia last week. So
yeah, man. Yeah, number 24, right? If I'm not mistaken. That's what's up, man. T the Terminator. He's a beast rusher too. Wolfpack just produced all these rushes, man. I don't know where they get y'all from, man. Y'all boys rocking and rolling, man. But Wolfpack, they held it strong though. They really did. They held it strong. They needed to. Let's see if they gonna get a dub this week coming up, man. But let's go to our next game. Grave Diggers versus Unknowns. Look at Mark back there refereeing like, like that's a nasty move, bro. They didn't have to do my boy like that, man.
I like them jerseys though. I ain't gonna cap.
It's my first time seeing them jerseys, like the U theme. That's dope, man. But Grave Diggers, 37 points.
They are the team to beat.
Feel like they're the team to beat right now?
They are the team to beat. Yeah. They even when I went back to Wolfpack, I just wanted, not Wolfpack, Wasted Talent. I went back to look at his skills. I forgot we had already played them. I just wanted to play them because like they are the team to beat. Even like there's no love lost between them because I see Ray, I dap him up. I see like if I see them, I still speak to him and stuff like that. So there's no love lost. But they are the team to beat. They are they have athletes that like, Jalen really constructed.
You can see they got some athletes in this picture, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, Jalen really constructed this team real well. Like you can't even knock him for that. Like
Jalen getting playing time, man. He's coach. Jalen, you like Coach Patterson. Coach.
Like Jalen did his thing with this team, and now you can actually see like when EBK and AC4 since they like not since then they dismantled, but since they kind of fell apart or something like that, a new team has arrived and took that place. Like, yeah, we still want to be EBK. Everybody want to be EBK, but now you got Gravediggers on your on your schedule still. That game is scheduled now because everybody wants to try to beat Gravediggers now.
Well, I haven't heard you talk about a team, man. Death Row. Skipped over Death Row. I know somebody from Death Row in the chat. They watching. They don't like it. They don't like it, man. What about Death Row, man? They put up 50.
We didn't play them last week, did we?
Oh, my bad. I put the wrong.
Oh no, you got about to say that we had a long week for real. Like I thought.
I meant to put no limit. But yeah, man, they dropped 50 on No Limit, man. So you still feel like
I'm not sleeping on Death Row at all. Death Row is they are it. But when have they played Gravediggers yet?
Nope.
See that game right there. That game is going to determine the alpha of the league right there. Like that game's right there going to determine the alpha of the league because both of those teams have dogs on them. And like I see Corey outside of stuff, and I tell him like, no, and I've made it known inside the chat. No matter what we think of Corey is a dog. Corey is a dog, and he make it happen. He switched. He's
all right. He's all right. I was
stop playing. That man switched from receiver, and now he's rushing and stuff like that. And look at him. He's leading the league in sacks, and I'm looking at that myself, and him and Sacavelli. I'm looking at that myself, and I haven't even done anything like that. So these two here are setting a bar and setting a standard for other rushers and stuff like that because they are out there doing what they really said they were going to go out there and do. They said that at the beginning of the season that they were going out there and make a statement, and they are.
Corey he's a great rusher. He's gonna get a lot of flags, but he's gonna get a lot of sacks, man.
I'm telling you, and
great
that
rusher. He's gonna give it all he has, man, for real.
And of course, you got the arm of JJ, so you can't sleep on that. We all know what the NBA league, so we're not gonna sleep on that. And the talent that they surround themselves with, the defense and offense, you ain't gonna knock that.
You said something that we need to talk about. I tried to say it on the page, and of course, I got crucified. This was before this game. I talked about Death Row's defense. You see how much No Limit put up on him? 24, bro. Is that a championship defense? I don't know. I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying they're not. I don't know who's gonna win the championship.
But every team hit a snag, in the schedule though. This could have been a snag. Like this could have been a snag. Like they could have been the only team they allowed to put up. I'm not saying No Limit couldn't put up that many points, but it could have been. This could have just been Death Row, just being like, you know what, let's just go ahead and.
Claude was out there dropping dimes, man.
And so that's what I'm saying. Like I ain't gonna knock them for that, but not from actually watching them play and stuff like that, and actually sitting there seeing the stats and stuff. You see their defense actually hold strong. Like every week they getting a team more than by 30-something points. Like
yeah, for real, man.
And no team is getting more than maybe this is the most team. Like 24 points is the most the team has gotten on them this season. So.
Which, I mean, I'll say this. Their defense, figure it out. Figure out what you need, Coach Patterson. Get it figured out because I don't think No Limit is going to be the best offense that y'all face. But Claude, he obviously has an eye, quarterback's eye. So it may be the best quarterback they face. Unless I can see Dalton. I was about
to say that the Gravediggers quarterback. And I mean, if Jackson was okay, I would give Jackson that. Like Jackson is one of the top 5 quarterbacks in this league. I feel like Jackson can sling that rock too. If he had the blocks in there, he could actually be a threat to them too. Like you said, I think it could be just the quarterback play. It really could just be the quarterback play. Because honestly, like I said, the rushing wise and stuff like that, they're getting back there. They clearly see your top 2 rushing.
And the best thing that stops a rush, a good rush. All quarterbacks in the league, listen to me. The best thing that can stop a good rush, no matter if you got Von Miller, T.J. Watt, no matter who you have rushing, getting the ball out quick. That's it, man. Identify your hots, if they're blitzing, if they're coming. Just be on the same page with your guys. Have a plan on how you're going to get that ball out quick. And if you need to get some more time, have a plan on with your head. But you have to make the defense start thinking. If you make them start thinking and just kind of being on their toes, up tempo, getting them tired, you guys methodically moving down the field, but you're doing it at a pace. I'm telling you.
Ahead.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about No Limit for a moment. No Limit. Do you think they're gonna win the game, man? Let's talk about it.
I haven't seen them play. I haven't seen them play, so I can't. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I can see it, or no, I can't. So I'm honestly have no input on that one because I haven't seen them play.
If they have the offense that they brought against Death Row, if they can bring that offense out for the rest of the league, I think they can fight for a top 5 spot for that 5th spot.
I know we hear it all the time. I feel like any team, man, like every team that's up there can, like, we hear it all the time. But I feel like any team, man, here has the right to be in any spot. Like every team we have is full of athletes, even if it don't seem like it's put together well right now. Like we have teams that are full of athletes, and when push comes to shove, like you'll see every athlete's limits get tested and be pushed, and you'll see dogs come out. And once you see them dogs come out, that's what, like, yeah, it gets a little scary out there. People want it, like, we'll get a little rowdy out there. But I mean, that's when them limits are being pushed, and that's when them games, like, that's when them good games occur. That's when people are out there actually, we're actually involved in the games. We're actually watching those games.
Right.
And I feel like every team that you have in this league can do that. Like, every team can
Yeah,
do that.
man. It's definitely some talent, man. Definitely some ballers on it. Even the free agent squad, man. Like we talked about, just putting the chess pieces together to get that dub, man. Well, we know DJ Loud. He always comes with his standout players. So his week 4 standout players. Of course, you got Mayfield in the back. You got Mayfield, Pastor Reverend Mayfield in the back. Well, starting from the bottom, number 10, he has Red. Okay, Red making the list. I see you, man. We talked about Claude, the quarterback for No Limit. We talked about him, man. He balled out, man. Even though they got an L, he played against the number 1 team, and some would say up to this point the number 1 defense. So he put up 24 on them. I guess you could look at it as a moral victory if you want to take that. But hey, he's on the list. He balled out. You got 8K Lou. I feel like he kind of dropped a little bit. Loud, man, what's going on? I feel like Keenan dropped a little bit. And Terrence, his stock is up right now.
Terrence was out last week. Terrence had interceptions and touchdown last week.
He is definitely in the MVP candidate. IT, he's boosting up. Man, KD at 6. Whew. I guess I don't know. Lau, you gotta explain. Is it he just didn't show up last week? Is that what it is? They put up 50. He played quarterback, right? KD at 6. That's tough. That's tough, man. He's throwing touchdowns and running touchdowns. I don't know.
Him and Cardi must have been an excellent duo, though. They had to be a good duo.
Yeah.
Because Cardi sat up there with him, so him and Cardi had to do something special last year.
Right. Yeah, man. Because Cardi had I had 3 touchdowns. Cardi hit me up like, man, I had 4, almost had 5. Cardi be turned up. You put some respect on my name. Blake. I was like, chill. Hey, Cardi be Cardi is funny, man. He is funny, bro. I'm like,
and he produced. That's the craziest thing about it. So he produced. So it's like
he's a little athlete, man. He like Lil B. Them boys, not 6'4", 6'5", but they dogs though. They dogs, man, no doubt, man. Shout out to my boy B. Hope you're doing well in school, bro. 5, we got LJ from Gravediggers. A dog, another dog, man. 4, Kobe. Kobe turned up like that last week. Okay. Yeah, man.
Had to be. I was about to say their defense didn't look too bad last week. From what I looked like, what I watched some of the game because I watched.
Is Kobe playing cornerback?
I think he was at corner. From what I was seeing.
Z, what's up, man? What up, Z? The best in the league. You heard me?
I think Kobe was at corner, and yeah, Kobe was at corner.
Okay. Kobe a dog, man. Cardi, we talked about Cardi. Man, he went off at receiver, huh? Cardi like Stephon Diggs. Like you give him the ball, he gonna turn up. You don't give him the ball, he gonna turn up. I like Cardi, man. He is one of a kind.
He bring the energy for real. He do.
Oh yeah, man. Number 2, JJ, the former MVP of Death Row. Dropping dimes, man, running the ball, and he even plays defense sometimes. He has a kick under his resume. JJ, he's trying to make another campaign, man, for MVP. I see it, man. And then Antonio,
they keep putting out them videos. They whoever edited their videos for them, they keep doing that. He gonna get it again. His video.
This is the video. Mario is doing it for him.
Mario, he turned them videos fire. And them videos are, you look at it like, you know what? He got my vote. It is what it is.
Ain't nothing but a gangster
I'm telling you,
party.
bro. You look at that, you be like, man, I want to be a part of the party.
Hey, for real. You see a couple guys try to join that squad, made it. But we
They
got
come-
Antonio Marshall, man, a dog. Another dog for Grave Diggers. Grave Diggers has one, two. They got two on here. Excuse me. Death Row has one, two, three. Um, EBK has two standouts. I got the U on here, Wolfpack. P City, I don't see any standouts on here, man. P City, come on. You guys play Fire next week. Y'all got to get some standouts on here.
They still recovering. Like I feel where they coming from because that
They
quarterback.
still hurting from last year.
Yeah, they still lost the center Scully. Is that his name?
Oh, they lost Skelly? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Yeah, he's not there. He's not their center anymore either. So they really in a rebuild phase right now. It seemed like. But I mean, Clay seemed like he getting it put together though.
Man, Clay like another Jalen. Clay gonna get some talent.
I'm
I
about
don't
to say
know
yeah,
what Clay getting all these boys from.
together.
Clay gonna have a new 5 players every week.
Clay
I
look
mean,
like he put it together. They just in a rebuilding phase. Guys, I guess that whole thing with Jackson going down because that kind of shocked everybody too. Because it's like, dang, now they ain't got their quarterback. Who is their backup quarterback? Man,
yeah, man, and I gotta hit up my guy Jackson, man, and then also Demetrius, who got hurt from No Limit, man. So y'all keep him in your prayers, man, for a speedy recovery for him. And unfortunately, guys, I know they're mad at me. We don't own the land that we are using. We're visitors, so this is their land and it's a football field that they use. So as you saw last year, they tried to put out the not the turf. What is it called?
those little patches.
Yeah, I can't think of what it's called right now. But they tried to put out the grass over the area. So they're trying to do some things. We just gotta a part of it. If we wasn't out there, it would have stuck better because we were playing while they tried to put it out there. I can't think of what it's called right now. The side when they tried to put it out there. So they're trying to do some things. We just got to respect the process with visitors, but DJ Loud, man, Mr. Terry, thank you, man, for your list, man, your controversial list. Always, bro. I need to see my guy Z on there. That's the only thing is missing, man. Also, we got somebody that's gonna join us for a little bit while he can. You guys have requested his videos, man, his reporting. We're gonna let him come on here and just kind of give a little recap, man, of some things that he thinks. And as we go into our next week, man. So y'all clap it up for my boy. Aaron. What up, Mr. IT?
What's going on? I'm here.
Man.
Hey, look. I was like, you know what? I gotta liven up the page a little bit. So that's why I started doing the sports report. Plus, it's easier to do it in video instead of typing, because my thumbs be killing me by the time I get done typing.
Man,
Yeah,
we can
man.
become Shannon and Skip, bro. Let me on that podcast with you, bro. Uncle Shannon and Skip, Terrence, let's go.
Hey, look. Hey, I'm gonna work on it. I gotta get it to where I can get a video with everybody. Because most time I'll do the video there and then do the editing while I'm at work. So
He did not
yeah,
say
but
at
other
work. His job. He did
no,
not say while at work. Hey, man. Well, let's get into these games for this week coming up. Also, Z said wasted talent, and EBK is gonna be a good game, man. As you guys know, the game of the week is EBK versus wasted talent. So we
yes
hyped for that,
sir.
man. Our 3 p.m. game. Our show today is called Who Was Right. Why is it called Who Was Right? Because as you guys know, EBK, they didn't get dismantled, but they had a little nasty little split a little bit. It was some rumbling going on of their quarterback, who is the former offensive MVP, 2-time champion, Liko Lester, Playoff Patel, Malik Hager. Man, it was him versus EBK, really. Them kind of bickering, doing some things, and people on the outside always hype it up, things of that nature. But so it came to
Uh,
the game, EBK versus Gravediggers, and from my understanding, Lico was supposed to sit out for one drive, and they were gonna put him in the second drive. That's what has been reported to me. But KD got in there, scored a touchdown, and they wanted to keep him in for another drive. And Lico wasn't having it. He felt betrayed from what I'm not putting words in his mouth, but this is
That day was wild. I do remember that. That was a wild day.
yeah, I heard before the halftime or at the end of the game, he had his LSU gear on. Y'all know Lico love LSU. So
He
when
had it on. He had it on before the game. Actually,
he had on before the game
he
too.
had it on before the game. By the time
Yeah.
I looked, Lico was sitting in the chair way before the first half ended.
So man, since then it's just been rumbles of well week 2 going into week 3 you can switch teams, and he decided to switch teams, man. What up, Jay? How you doing, boy? He said Grave Diggers in the chat and go Clemson. Yes, sir. Hey, Clemson Tigers, man.
Man, that was a great win. Great
You
win.
turned up today. Kate, you did good today, man. Keep it up, boy. But so yeah. So who do you think is right, man? Do you think is EBK the receivers? They well, let me put it like Lico just need to be checked and just kind of bring it down a little bit, and because he did say I'm pretty sure he was like I don't know, man, because Lico be sounding for real. I'm pretty sure he was joking, but he said on the podcast after they won the championship, because they've won two back-to-back championships.
Yep.
So, when you start winning, some egos start going. But Lico said, he said, there ain't no championship without me, or something like that, he said. And I really think it didn't rub the guys the right way. So, I mean, who do you think is right? You think it's more so Lico, they need him to win the championship, or Lico needs them to win the championship? Because EBK just dropped 50 last week. And
That is true, but at the same time they did play FYE. No discredit, not discrediting FYE, but I mean it was FYE, a team without chemistry. So, but I mean, in all honesty, and this is me just based off my evaluation of EBK back when we played over at Westside. Both need each other. EBK needs Lico. Lico needs EBK. They need each other because they do mesh well. Lico sees the field. Everybody know he played point guard in high school. Probably one of the best point guards I've seen play at his age because he played with my younger brother.
Okay.
Sees the field well. He's got the athletes to help. He can throw them open. The athletes can help get the leverage and the separation that he needs to make the throws that he needs. So I honestly feel like both need each other. I'm not gonna say they need him or he needs them. They truly need each other. Because like when they went on that run,
bring the old EBK back, man.
Man, they went on that run in the playoffs. That's when they was locked in. They was communicating. Wasn't no bickering. Wasn't no arguing. Even down to last year, wasn't no bickering. Wasn't no arguing. I don't know what happened between last year and this year. Like you said,
I'll say this: they always argue, but it wasn't like wasted talent back in the day arguing. It was just like,
yeah, no. It ain't wasted talent arguing. That's a different type of arguing.
It was. I would say this. I take it back. I say it was like disagreement. Like, man, listen to me. And then they kept it pushing. But I agree, it wasn't like true arguments. But yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you, man. I think
you don't have to leave the past in the past, man. Stop bringing up the past. This is a new team.
Hey, I feel you, because that's it going forward. But this week is the week, man. We can't go forward yet. After tomorrow, when the boys dap up, when they shake each other's hand and dap up, that's what we can go for. Right now, we talking about it, baby. So we got KD. Who you think is a better quarterback for EBK? You got KD or Lico? I mean, and Brandon, I think Jordan Higgs, one of the Higgs brothers, just said, I mean, they scored 50 on fire, so I really wouldn't. I'm
not gonna knock KD. KD is proven that he really is an athlete. Like all jokes aside, but I'd rather see KD
Mm-hmm.
than I do at quarterback. Like
Yeah, I
KD,
agree.
KD makes more explosive and bigger impact plays as a receiver or on defense than he does at quarterback. Because the quarterback, he's running around, he's trying to he's doing something that I haven't seen him do in this league yet, and not many of us seen him do in his league yet. So he's like learning something new now on like that. And I mean, he's not doing bad. Clearly, if he
EBK wins the championship with KD at quarterback. Oh my!
that'll be wild. That will be wild.
I mean, look at the Gravedigger game. They were up 18. They lost, but they were up 18-0 at half.
That's
And
because
It's true.
EBK will tell you they got cocky. Gravediggers kept their composure, and EBK got cocky in that one. Like
uh-huh.
that's really
Yep,
that's what that boiled down to.
EBK was talking too much.
Gravediggers really came together as a team and kept their composure and was able to keep their heads together and not freak out or flip on each other. That's the key thing. They didn't turn on each other. That was the most important thing of that entire game. They did not turn on each other. They stood by
And
each other. They went like I was on that team during that time. They were subbing in and out because I got there late from the Greenville League, but they were subbing in and out. They were communicating with each other. I got there and I think they were down before they got the 2 touchdowns when I got there. So they were down, and nobody was on the sideline pouting. Nobody was on the sidelines with their head down. I think the most thing that stood out to me the most was when I got there. Ray came over there and he said, he was like, "Man, I keep dropping everything." And literally, he said that. And like after that next play, he went out there and made something big on the next play. And so that showed that they were able to keep their head together, their composure together, and they didn't freak out. They went out and got their team.
That goes back what I say when you win a lot, man. The egos come. Right now, you got EBK this week playing Wasted Talent. Then they play Death Row next week, and then they on a bye, and then they play Wolfpack the last week. So they got a little stretch coming up, man. So in the chat, who do y'all have, man? Y'all have Wasted Talent, or do y'all have EBK? Who was right? Because if Wasted Talent win, it's gonna prove that Lico was right in my book. It's gonna prove that he was right. Like, hey, I'm coming out here and I outscored y'all. I really outscored y'all. Because Wasted Talent in my book, they don't have as much talent as EBK at the receiver or DB position. So if Lico can help those guys rise, they have talent now, but I don't think they have as much as EBK. But if Lico is on this new squad, man, and they get the dub, I think Lico was right. But we gonna see, man. Who do you guys think is gonna get this dub?
We gonna win. We gonna win. We winning.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We winning.
I forgot. Hey, I forgot he was wasting talent too. All these everybody switched up so many teams.
Man, listen here, bro.
Hey, no, not just you. It's a whole bunch of people. I keep losing track. But
I'm about to say, man, ever since I got this disconnected from Wolfpack, bro, I've been out here trying to search for home.
hey, look, like I said, it ain't just you. It's a whole bunch of guys that switched teams before the trade deadline ended. So look, I be forgetting, man. But overall, it's gonna be a good game. If EBK comes out as explosive as they did last week, it may be a 2-score game. But if both teams can have a good shootout and Lico goes tit for tat with EBK, it may come down to last possession. It truly may. Because Lico's going to find a way to throw you open. You may not be the best receiver, but if you can run good routes and find a way to get open, he's going to throw you open.
I was about to say, it's going to need to be our offensive leaders to that victory. It's really going to have to be the offense.
Quan, I forgot. You rushing and Caleb too, right?
No.
No.
I don't know.
Caleb with the unknowns.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I forgot. They did. Yeah, right before the who's the other person rushing?
I get to meet them tomorrow. It's
okay,
exciting.
You didn't get to play last week. Okay. Well, I know you rushing, so that's gonna be some heat on KD, man. That's gonna be some heat on him. That's why I want to know who the other rusher is. Because if y'all have 2 solid rushers, like Caleb, in my opinion, is a solid rusher. But
I mess well with it. I like that.
But we gonna see if wasted talents rush can get to KD and fluster him. I have wasted talent winning. I really do. But if the rush can't get to him, and EBK has a very good line, they know how to block, man. They be great, man. Those guys, Quiz when
Hey,
he's out
B,
there.
people don't give B Great enough credit. You gotta realize B Great is a vet in this game.
He's
B,
really
B,
humbling himself because he could do more than what he's doing.
Him
oh
and D.
yeah, trust me, I know this because he played with Wolfpack years ago. Like I said, he's a vet in this game, so he done played on the line, he done played out wide, he done played ahead a couple times. So I know what B Great is capable of. But B Great, no, he can eat more playing on the line.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize that you can eat a whole lot more playing on the line depending on
Right,
what defense they playing.
right.
That's what I say. It's gonna boil to me personally. I just think it's gonna come down to our offense winning that game. Like our defense gonna be able to hold it. I feel like our defense gonna be able to hold his own, but it's gonna be our offense needing to move that ball because they got a good defense. And
And they said on the page, EBK may not have a lot of numbers. So that may be a big factor. If they get gas,
True.
man, y'all push the pace and they get gas, woo.
like I said, if we can go out there and keep our heads clear and go out there and like try to get win together as a team, we'll be okay. I know we will.
Yeah, I just
Like
got to keep each other from arguing, man. That's the
last
main
And
thing.
I was
last week
just
was
about
a
to say,
last week
wasted
was a
talent.
bona fide example. I know we played not last week, but 2 weeks ago. I know we played FYE, but I
What,
mean,
32?
it was still it was you could see the frustration building up out there, and instead of letting it boil over, I mean, of course we had like a little argument, but the whole team didn't dismantle itself. Like from that moment, then like being on prior teams, when soon as we get dismantled like that, another team is already making a comeback, and now here we go trying to trying to stop them from winning.
Mm-hmm.
But last week, 2 weeks ago, we didn't do that. Last 2 weeks ago, we everybody stepped to the side and they let that handle, and we went back out there and kept our heads together and went out there and continued to compete with Fye. And like I said, if we can continue to do that and keep ourselves focused and not getting in our heads and getting turning against each other, I feel like we'll be okay. And this game right here is going that's going to be the game that make like help us realize what we're going to be capable of. Because this game right here, this going to be full of frustration, of course, but if we can keep our heads in here and keep focused, we should be able to pull out this win.
Got you, man. So it sounds like let's go through, man. Death Row versus P City. I'm
Like I
going Death
said,
Row.
no, yeah, death row, no Jackson, no offense,
Yeah,
man.
no,
P
no
City got to
Jackson.
figure it out. Like you
Yeah,
said, they pretty much rebuilding.
I
So
think
yeah,
Death
again,
Row is gonna have a bounce back week. And the reason why I say that is because they let No Limit put up 24 on them. I'm gonna stay on them,
yeah.
man, because I know they hold themselves to a higher standard than that. I do too. Come on, Death Row, get that defense together, man. Come on,
And
Coach.
look, they was talking about it on the sideline too. They said, "What's going on? We ain't never get a this many."
Yeah, man, and that's good though, because when you don't want to get to the playoffs and then realize some stuff, some holes in your defense. So it
Yep,
sounds like we got Death Row going 2 o'clock game one.
death row.
3 o'clock game, man. Who you got, T? EBK, what's
Woo.
your talent?
Like I said, it's gonna be down to. I got a feeling it may be going down to the last position.
Okay.
But if I got a feeling they gonna mix it up. Like I said, a lot of times they might have KB at the one, but they'll still throw Shaq back at the head. They gonna mix it up to find a way to. They still gonna find a way to get KD the ball, whether he's the one taking the snap or he's lining up out wide and letting Shaq go to quarterback. So I'm at. Don't hate me for this, Quan. I'm gonna take EBK because I feel like when the crunch time, when the game comes down to the line, they're gonna throw Shaq back at the QB position and put KD out wide. They're gonna find a way to feed him the ball, find a way to throw a pass, get BP. Cause that
Yeah,
honestly, I don't know how he always finds a way to get open. And I think they say he's been playing hurt too.
that's what I was just about to say, man. If BP is hurt,
So yeah,
I'm gonna bump T for a moment. He's his joint going
Driving.
crazy. He driving. But if to me, BP if BP gets hurt, if he's still hurt, I got wasted talent getting the dub. If BP is healthy, I think EBK is gonna win. I know. But if BP, man, he's I know KD's on the squad and all you hear is KD and stuff, but BP is up there with KD as an athlete, as a dog, man. I don't know if you remember his first when he first came out there. He was playing quarterback and stuff too.
Yeah, that's the first quarterback I played rushed against. ABK was BP.
Yeah, man. But his hamstrings kind of been bothering him, so he's having an off season. So I mean, right now, if he's not 100, I'm going to waste the talent. I can see them. All right, T, try again, bro. I can see wasted talent getting that dub. I say the BP is hurt still. If his hamstrings hurt, I got wasted talent.
Okay, yeah.
I think it may be too much because they don't have Lodi.
Oh yeah, no Lodi either. But BP been pushing through it. He's still been finding a way to make plays in school, and been pushing through the hamstring. So
it sounds like it, man. Miss Harris said EBK. She dropped the picture with her
yep,
hoodie
on. EBK hoodie on.
Her merchandise.
So cool, man. I think this next game is going to be a good game. 4 o'clock. Wolfpack and Unknowns.
That is good.
See, you got some picks last week, man.
Hey, I got 2 of them things. Everybody trying to say I don't got 3 picks. I had a pick 6 against No Limit, and I had 2 last week.
You, bro. I was in some group chats. There was no way till you got 3 picks. But your quarterback spoke up for you, bro. I had to change the stats.
Hey, I'm under the radar, man.
You really are, bro.
Hey, man. So what's gonna happen, man? Wolfpack Unknowns, Kez at quarterback. You know Kez, boy, he like Kyler Murray.
Man,
right there gonna find a way.
Think about past 2 games they've played. Kez has gotten hurt, but he's bounced back.
Okay.
After every injury, but I'm not even putting that into effect because Kez is still Kez. I played against Kez back when Anderson wrecked. Had a league when he played with the Unknowns then, playing with the Unknowns now. Hey, look, hats off to Kez. Hey, all-time respect for Kez. Like I told our guys, we have to contain him. If we can make him play off his back foot, then I think we got a chance to win. Because one thing I do notice a lot of times.
He's going to be there tomorrow.
Say what?
Is the Terminator going to be there? Is T going to be there tomorrow?
Yeah, that's going
to I honestly don't know. I haven't heard anything. I'm praying that he is.
If T is there.
If T is there, we can apply some pressure.
That's what
you got Todd.
Hey, last week.
Styles, Quinn Sharp. He's a heck of a rusher too, man. People sleep on him. Like they sleep on.
Oh yeah, we can get both of them going and keep him on his heels. I think we'll be fine. Because one thing I did notice when Gravediggers played him last week, a lot of times AJ ended up rushing Kez and was on top of Kez' heels by the time the ball was snapped.
Yeah, that's a tough rush.
And I was like, man, but they had Kez playing on his heels, but a lot of times his receivers weren't coming back during his scramble drill to help get the ball. Mm-hmm. I was like, they got to help him out.
They still put up 12.
Yeah,
which is impressive to me. But yeah, man. So last game. Well, who you got, Quan? You got Wolfpack and Unknown. Which one are you picking?
You already know we're gonna hold the ball. I'm gonna tell you that one now.
Yeah, y'all gonna definitely. It's gonna be a close game. If it's a blowout, I can only see it being a blowout Unknown's way.
Like you said, if T ain't gonna be there, I don't know, because T was who they were missing last week. To me, I felt like they were missing T. I feel like that would have been they would have probably put up more points last week if they had T.
They got T and T. They got B, T and T. They got a good game, good shot, man.
We keep hurting ourselves in the red zone, man. We should have had at least another 21 points.
Man, I've been saying that since last year. Get some red zone plays,
man. We always right there. Yeah. I was like, man.
Y'all were converting last week in the red zone, though.
Yeah.
Y'all actually were converting last week in there.
That 1 4th down play where the ball got knocked down, because I know it was coming to me. I should have told B to just throw it up anyway. I would have tried to find a way to come down with it. So, but we just got to score.
Yeah, we don't want to have it's power in them it's superpowers in them old man hips, man.
I'm telling you, bro, we don't want to add you to no injury list. You good. You made the right choice.
Nah, we good. But yeah.
He do some yoga or something, man. Crazy. So, Quan, who you got, Wolfpack or Unknowns, bro?
I'm gonna give it a Wolfpack.
Word. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. I was seeing if he was gonna do the right thing.
I'm gonna give it a Wolfpack.
I'm going to. Unknowns is fighting for top 5, man. Them boys. I'm giving it to the Unknowns.
Hey, they're gonna come with a chip on their shoulder, man.
If T is there, if B, T, and T is there, I think it's gonna be Wolfpack. But I'm gonna go ahead. It's questionable if the Terminator's gonna be there, so I'm gonna rock with the Unknowns, man. The last Lane.
Are y'all gonna have Lane at least? T?
I think Lane's supposed to be there this week.
So yeah, I'm going Wolfpack. I'm going Wolfpack.
Okay. So Grave Diggers versus Fire. I'm gonna go. I want Mayfield at quarterback, but I don't know which Grave Diggers showing up. I think because Jalen, he picks a lot of superstars, and I have a feeling that the Grave Diggers that don't always come out when it's like a game they feel like they're gonna win. I think that Grave Diggers is gonna show up, but I still think Grave Diggers gonna do enough to get the dub. But Fire put Mayfield at quarterback. Expose
they got to find some chemistry because right now a lot of them frustrated, man. Some of them boys came to the sideline frustrated last week.
For real.
They was frustrated.
DJ so they gotta out in the chat. Hey man, we done talked about your standouts, man. What Death Row gonna do against your old team, Peace City, baby? But who y'all boys got? Grave Diggers or Fire?
Grave Diggers. Give me Grave Diggers.
Grave Diggers?
Yeah.
Man, I'm changing mine. I'm going with Team 5. Come on, Mayfield.
Justin, you be doing too much, bro. Like,
come on, Pastor Mayfield. I'm cheering for you, bro.
Mayfield next week.
DJ Loud said he been asleep, man. I feel you, bro. I wish I could go to sleep. My baby girl won't let me. She won't let me. But well, hey, man. Let's talk about right now. Let's talk about the playoffs. You got week 5 rankings. Only the top 5 make it.
Hey, we in there.
We in there right now.
Wasted Talent's in there. Wolfpack's in there. So if Wolfpack loses to Unknowns, they'll be tied. No, Wolfpack could be at 2-2. Unknowns would be at 2-3. But P City, they're gonna drop. Unknowns will be up. Wasted Talent, man. If Wasted Talent beats EBK, woo.
It's gonna shake things up a whole lot more.
You know what I'm trying to tell y'all? Y'all done put us in the 5th spot, man. We ain't trying to drop back down already.
And I can see Wasted Talent winning that game. Like I can see them winning the game, bro.
Hey, everything is possible in this league. This like I said, this is probably the most competitive league we've had in a while.
For real, because No Limit at the last. Look at it. Team No Limit just put 24 points up on the number 1 team, Death Row. So, I mean, if you come out there balling, man. So, Wasted Talent win. If Unknown win, geez. What do y'all think? If Unknown lose, would they get them out of the playoff race? They would be 1-4.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's a win game for them. We have to put that on the page.
Yeah, technically, it's a must win for them.
Yeah, because technically that means they played just about every team in the league.
Yep, a couple more games left, man. Is it a wrap for P City?
I mean, it probably is. Without a quarterback to help get them through, it may be a wrap for P City.
Yeah, man. It's 4 teams that are not gonna make the playoffs. Right now, it's looking like P City, No Limit, Fire, and that 4th one, man. We gonna see. Right now, it's Unknowns 1-3, Wasted Talent 1-2, and Wolfpack 2-1, kind of in that realm. But if EBK loses, I mean, they could. If they lose, this is a win game for them, for EBK. If EBK loses to Wasted Talent, they still got to play Death Row.
What is P City's 1-2?
Either 1 or 2, or they may be 1 and 3. I think. They may be 1 and 3. I need to update that. If I put
No, I didn't. I didn't look. I didn't know if they
They've
because
had a
last time I
bye
seen it
week
was in
though.
two.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they're 1-2, just like wasted talent because they had a bye week.
So no, I wouldn't say they're done then.
Yep, because
I
they
wouldn't
play
say
Fire next week.
P City done then. I wouldn't sleep on them.
P City can lose Sunday, play Fire next week, and be 2-3, and could
Because
have the same record as like unknowns or wasted talent or Wolfpack.
they always surprisingly make a entrance into the playoffs.
They
PC
do.
Hmm.
always does. Like they do get in there. Like them boys really do get their way into that playoff. So I'm not gonna sleep on them.
They must be squeaking in too. I be like,
Yeah, they
dang.
really
Boy,
do for real.
you ain't lied, man. We got D&D legend. He said $1,000 EBK win plus 21. The odds are in.
Woo.
I mean, do y'all if it's a blowout, who do y'all think it'll be a blowout against? Wasted talent? Like who you think will win? Wasted talent, EBK. If it's a blowout.
It's not gonna be a blowout. The only reason I say it's not gonna be a low blowout because Lico and Duke ain't gonna go for that. I'm gonna tell you that now.
We
Lico
go or middle.
Like Duke,
been blown out a couple times.
them, them two alone would just go out there and play that game by themselves. Where you think we gonna go out there with a goose egg, bro? I can see that now. Like Lico and Duke, they're not gonna. No,
Nah, I
not
don't
happening.
I don't see if it's a blowout, I can see it being a blowout like Clemson's game today. It's like a one team got like 50 or something. Just kind of like Death Row and No Limit.
I
Yeah.
still don't think.
Like
I still
50
don't
to
think we get
20
down to
something.
that level. I feel like if we were down that level, I feel like we'll have a Cam Newton Auburn moment with Lico. Lico really gonna pull. He'll pull us together and be like, "Yo, we're not
Yeah.
down."
Hey, I love it though. Wasted talent. They believe in Lico. Kind of like LeBron going back to the Cavs. Like they like, we the leader. We got the talent. Take us to the
It's
next stage.
to me, it starts with the quarterback, and since he has the composure, and him and J5 they got the composure,
Well, let
and
me ask
so
you this: who has the better quarterback, KD or Lico?
Hey, I will say this though, when J5 let that mug rip from like the 20 all the way
I'm
to the other
telling
20,
you,
yo, I
I'm
was like,
telling you, J5, bro,
You can
J5
ball
is ready.
that
No,
far? Okay, J5.
no,
J5 is
and
ready.
remember, Katie said that on the podcast. He said on a good day, he said I'll take the J5 with one of the strongest arms
He
in the
really
league.
do. And then
Wasted
last week
talent
you
gonna
put
score zero.
and you got him in a system that
Who is
now
D and D legend? Drop your name, D and D legend, so we know who talking. Talking
like what
shit
J
stuff.
five do, like now he's in a not say he in the system, but he's around a talent where he ain't got to do everything by himself.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
we J5 was even playing receiver like last week. Like J5, like he's actually able to do what he need to do and not have to worry about okay, let me throw this rock down here or let me do all this that and other. Like he's actually able to play his game and like Terrence say last week, you see him like rocket that thing 20 yards. That thing was pretty. And
So y'all gonna answer this question: who
who
has
got a
the
better
better
quarterback?
quarterback?
Clearly,
KD, Alico.
Lico clearly the quarterback because he led EBK for all these
No,
seasons. So I mean,
uh,
if going to your theory about the quarterback, if he has time, composure, we know playoff Patel is crazy. So wasted talent can get the W tomorrow, man.
but I'm not gonna sleep on KD though because like I said, KD is an athlete.
KD
that,
is an
that makes
amazing athlete, just like
that makes it even harder.
That's what I'm
Think
saying.
about
KD
it.
is an athlete, so regardless if you try to rush him or not, like if you miss that flag pull, that's a good 5 to 10 yards. He's gonna go ahead and get because he's gonna take off. He's gonna take off. He's not one
right.
of them quarterbacks that's gonna stand there and try to move his hips around. Like no, him, JJ, they are one of the ones I know. And Jackson, they are one of the ones I know that will take off from you in a heartbeat. They're not gonna stand there and take no sack.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
KD catching his stride is gonna be a long day.
And I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. He'll
So
take it
that's
to
it.
the house no matter what. So, well, guys, we're at the 1 hour mark. I told you I didn't want to go too long today. I know it's Saturday, the college game. Thank y'all that have tuned in, man. We had a nice little crowd today. Week 5, bold predictions. Fellas, the bold, I'm talking about I need something bold, man. Something bold. I have my bold prediction. Y'all not gonna believe me, but I believe it. I believe it in my heart. Do y'all want me to go first?
Hey, go
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 ahead,
ahead
bro.
and go first.
Bold prediction. Mayfield at quarterback. I'm telling you. And my dog put Reverend Mayfield at quarterback, man. Mr. Prize pick himself. If y'all put that dude Pimp with a gimp, if y'all put him at quarterback, Prize
Justin,
gonna
you
get a W.
you only saying this, bro, because you ain't been out there to watch these teams, man. You only saying this because you been on baby duty, bro. You ain't been out there watching these games, man. You need to get out there before you
Yeah,
make that bold prediction.
I've been on baby duty. Baby been kicking my tail.
Congratulations,
Hashtag
brother.
hashtag
Thank
free
you.
justice.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, they got hashtag free Justin, man. I can't wait for the spring. I've been missing my boys. Been missing y'all. Man, y'all make me laugh so much, bro. I'm living through y'all right now through the page. I'm living through y'all through the lives. But so that's my bold prediction. Who you got, Corn?
uh, I'm going with us over EBK.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's a time over EBK. I like it.
Malico is right.
I'm gonna go with us
One
over
ain't gonna
EBK.
fall for it.
I like this. No, you ain't getting me.
He ain't gonna never fall for it.
Not
Mr.
getting me.
IT, Mr. Reporter, Mr. What's his name?
Whoa.
Adam Scheffler.
All
Yes, sir. Who you
right,
got, man? What's
see.
your bold prediction?
Bold prediction. Bold prediction. I'm going Lico throwing 3 TDs. Lico going
Woo!
tutties.
Jeez. So
My bold
Lico was
prediction.
right.
Lico throwing three. Hey, I never said they'll go win, but I'm going Lico throwing 3 tutties.
Now look, you gotta be careful. This could be you
Hey,
in the debate later on.
hey, gonna have me put in a video for no reason.
Bro, what? Your
Hey
comments gonna
man,
come back up, bro.
EBK's in the chat. They said EBK as a team leads the league in interception, sack, and has allowed the least amount of points all season. They definitely probably have allowed the least amount of points after Death Row giving up 24. I don't think they had the most sacks because I think Death Row does with
Yeah,
sacking
Death Row
Elliott
is leading in
and
sacks. I know that
Corey.
one because
I know
I've
both of
been
those
keeping an eye on
guys
that one.
top three. Interceptions. Um, I know Lodi has some picks. EP has some picks. KD has some picks. Tavis has some picks. BA has. I forgot about BA. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's why he commented underneath that post. I know that BA got at least 2 and a pick 6.
Boy, this whole time I forgot about BA on EBK.
Yeah,
BA
he
BA too
commented underneath that
BA
post.
too busy trying to run his concession stand, bro. He ain't worrying about
BA
playing.
making some money. He like, look, I'm trying to transition, get my retirement plan right before I get on out. BA done made them sponsors. He thinking about the money now.
Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with it.
BA is good for a pick six.
Oh,
Lico,
yeah,
Lico, look at me, man. Lico, if you right, if you gonna pull this off, playoff Patel. Look, bro, watch out for BA. Throw wherever BA is not. Listen to me, Lico. Come on, man. Because if you throw BA way, it's gonna be a pick six. It ain't no question about it. So look, Lico, you said it on the podcast. Ain't no championship without you. Look, get this dub, man. Get this dub. If not, boy, you ain't gonna hear it.
But
You
what
gonna hear,
ain't gonna hit the
you
end of
gonna hear
this. It's
that
gonna be
Death
going on
reunion. That's
forever.
something not related. But man, I love it though. Shout out to EBK and Lico because I know at the end of the game they gonna dap up, man. The boys gonna dap
oh,
up.
yeah.
It's gonna be nothing but love, and that's how we do it, man. My boy Lodi is gonna be back. Marcellus is gonna be back next week, so we all back in it. He's gonna be back on this MVP race. Hey guys, thank y'all for a great show.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate y'all coming on. I know it's a Saturday. You guys had other things to do. I greatly appreciate it. We're gonna be back. And let me tell you, I got some reinforcements coming at referee. Y'all look forward to that, man. We'll have a new head judge tomorrow. You'll see who it is. I give you a hint. Kevin Hart. All right, man.
Oh
So
boy.
hey, y'all be ready. Take it easy. Love y'all boys. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Oh boy, this about to be fun.
Hey, don't worry. I got